What SBA loan options are available for buying a franchise in another state? Thanks, Kevin.
So Kevin, we run into this occasionally where somebody wants to buy, they live in California, they want to buy a franchise in Texas, let's say, and they're not going to live in Texas. 80% of the banks are going to say, hey, heck no, we're not going to do this deal. But yes, we can get them done because the SBA guidelines, there's nothing in the SOP, which is basically the underwriting guidelines, that says you have to live in the vicinity. That's just an overlay from banks. So 80% of the banks say, hey, no, we're not going to do a deal like that. You have to live in the area or show us that you're going to move there. But yes, can we get them done? Of course. How do we get them done? Usually we get them done because you are a solid borrower. You have a good net worth. You have experience running businesses or operational experience in your W-2 job. So yes, we can. We're even working on a deal right now where the gentleman lives in another country. He's stationed there in the military and he's there for another year. He wants to buy the franchise now. So I haven't got it approved yet, but cross your fingers, I probably will, because we're setting up the file, the compensating factors. Here's how we're doing this. So we got to tell a story to make sure the bank, to sell the deal to the bank. And so the bank goes, yeah, I get it. And he's going to be moving there in a year after he leaves the country he's stationed in, and his wife's going to go early. She's going to help in the business. She is not currently working. And then also, do you have outside income? They usually want to see that you have outside income that supports your outside debts. So those are things to look at. But yeah, that's pretty much the process. It's quite simple. The tedious processes of the SBA approval are putting together projections, which our team will help you do. We don't do them for you, but we will sit on Zoom for a few minutes and walk you through the questions you need to ask to make sure you understand. And actually, the projections, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to do due diligence on that particular franchise, because a lot of people don't want to do the projections. The reality of it is you need to know your numbers, because although it could be a great franchise model, you need to know your numbers because, people, even in the best franchise models, people fail. So I don't think you will fail, but I would do the steps, such as really understanding the projections, understanding what the average, if it's a service-based business, what is the average ticket price? If you own a handyman franchise, this is what you have to do as you're doing your research. You're calling other franchisees in the system and you're saying, hey, look, what's your average ticket cost? When your handyman goes out, and they'll say, hey, we average about $400, $500, whatever the number is. It's going to depend. And then you go, well, how many service calls do you guys do? Can one technician do per day? Now we're taking those numbers and we're putting them on the projection template. So we have a realistic expectations, and you're conservative. And then we can say, well, if we do a medium job, an average job as a franchisee, and we do this by month 4, we should start seeing profits or whatever it is. You're going to be able to see that on the projections. So as you can see, it's easy, but it's also, these are the things that I think our team does a good job with. So if you want us to help you, most of the time we don't charge for this because we're getting paid a referral fee from the bank or credit union. Occasionally we do have banks that we have to charge a packaging fee, but most of the time we don't. So if you want expertise to help you navigate the process, then go to bookwithbeau.com, schedule a call. We'll meet on Zoom, and I will answer questions. And, whether you work with me or not, I try to help everybody as much as I can. So take that as a ticket to go to bookwithbeau.com and let me help you out. You guys asked for it, and we're building it right now. We're building a platform, a community over on School. If you're not familiar with School, it's really a paradise to bring together community. Some course creators put their courses there. Well, anyways, I get asked all the time about events and do any mastermind groups, do you do any coaching? So guys, I created businessownershipacademy.com, which actually will take you to our new school page that we're building out specifically for that point, because I know a lot of people watch the channel and they want to get involved more. They really want to take action. So really this community that we're building, this academy, is going to be educational first, going to be community building, meeting different people throughout the nation that are entrepreneurial spirited and really looking to take their business and life to the next level. We're going to bring on a lot of my friends, colleagues that I work with, bankers that I do deals with that specialize in the SBA 504-7A Express. We're going to bring on different franchisors that I work with so you can get a deep dive on different franchise systems and how to run these businesses. We're going to bring on operators. We're going to have them walk through case studies of business acquisitions they've done. Really everything business ownership, different business opportunities out there. We're going to unpack. We're going to do a lot of interviews of people that own multiple businesses. And I really want it to be a community to inspire and educate and help all of us take it to the next level. So if you want to be a founding member, go to businessownershipacademy.com and it'll take you right into our community there at school. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do hopefully at least an event every 2 weeks, if not every week. They might be just lunch and learn types of things, small groups. I'm going to really want people to network and collaborate and get people really engaged and excited to take action. Really, at the end of the day, it's taking little steps every day to move the needle. That's really what I want people to do. And that's what our community is about. So join us there. Go to businessownershipacademy.com and I'll see you on the inside. Hey guys, Beau here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.